you're having a dinner conversation with one of your favorite entrepreneurs or business members. They can be dead or alive. Who would you go with and why?
I would be super interested in speaking to Tony Robbins. Like, I don't really consume much of his content anymore. I did probably, I don't know, a decade ago. Because I think he's a business genius, marketing genius. Like, I don't know much about his story, but I know that he pretty much came from nothing. And I want to say his net worth is like four, five, maybe 300 million. I don't know what it is, 3 to 500 million. So clearly he knows something that most people don't. And he's also revolutionized a lot of how those industries operate. And I know God, I think he said he has like 100 something businesses or something, which that could be taken with a grain of salt. Maybe he only owns like 1%. And he's, oh, okay, I own 100 businesses, but it's like 1% of all these businesses. So I would love to sit down and talk to him and ask him various questions. Obviously, I would have to prepare. Like, I wouldn't just get up from here and go down and hang out
Yeah.
with Tony Robbins. Like, I would actually want to sit down, have some good questions planned out to really understand his mind and all of that. And yeah, I would definitely, I would probably pick him.
So with Tony Robbins, do you know like a famous quote or lesson, like a key thing about him that you'd highlight sort of like as your say your favorite moment of his?
I don't know enough about him, to be honest, bro. Like,
Okay.
I watched some of his stuff probably 10 years ago. Like him, people walking on fire. I just think he's a genius from the standpoint of how he's been able to take the way the human mind works and reframe it, repackage it in a completely different way, and has made so much money while simultaneously he's changed people's lives, which is that's a great combo. Making a lot of money,
Yeah.
changing a lot of lives. I've seen him cure people of various things, not diseases, but like just mental things, just by getting them to reframe it in their mind. I know he's worked with certain three-letter organizations. He's worked with presidents. So clearly, like, he's not just one of those like gurus that just sells 1999 mindset books. Like, he's worked with high-level government people all the way to regular people. But like I said, I don't know enough about him to where I could like
Yeah.
literally quote him. I think, yeah, oh yeah, one of his books is Awaken the Giant Within, which, to be honest, was a very boring book. I read like 10 pages of it. I was just like, this is not for me. I've heard some people swear by it. But I just like it from the business standpoint, the marketing standpoint, to see how he views things, how he views reality. I know he owns like an island or something. Cool. Hopefully, he's not on some like Epstein stuff. You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. He's got
Yeah.
an island. That's pretty. That's a flex, and he's legendary. So yeah, I would definitely like to pick his mind on how he operates from a standpoint of marketing, organizational structures. Because if you're running 100 different companies, that takes a lot of brain power, bandwidth that would drive anybody insane. So, and actually, now that I'm saying that, now it's making me want to change it to Elon Musk. We'll keep it at Tony Robbins. We'll keep it at Tony.
That's tough. Yeah, that's a tough pivot that one because as you say, Elon Musk. How could you not? There's
Yeah.
loads. There are plenty. Especially, I recently listened to Mr. Beast episode about like just the amount of businesses he runs and the like you say the bandwidth to jump from business to business to business. So you imagine applying that to 100.
Yeah.
It's just
100%.
yeah. I wouldn't. I'm just about doing two at the moment. So yeah, I'll stick with that.